morning unbuttons silence, revealing steel horizons birthing restless consequence.
Through binocular ghosts, he measures inevitability, crossing from mist to memory.
Shadows rehearse strategy, but dawn forgets every careful human instruction.
Factories float forward, replacing distance with methodical thunder beyond imagination.
Precision collapses quickly when scale decides to ignore proportion entirely. Communication fractures, replaced by instinct's raw electricity whispering orders.
Expectation becomes armor, silence fitting tighter than any uniform.
The world ignites rhythm, percussion composed entirely by industrial devotion. Foundations answer sky's command, architecture acknowledging overwhelming authority. Plans crumble gracefully, giving obedience to chaos newly crowned.
Air itself declares allegiance, surrendering altitude to mechanical dominion.
Habit rescues thought, rhythm preserving sanity through repetition's mercy.
The ocean delivers its cargo, uncounted, unstoppable, unquestioning purpose. Isolation begins subtly, then becomes doctrine of survival, unplanned. Courage contracts to seconds, then evaporates beneath synchronized thunder.
Momentum becomes creature, feeding endlessly upon its own certainty.
Leadership dissolves under arithmetic too vast for comprehension's breath. Nature rehearses surrender, offering beauty's final apology to violence.
Compassion improvises, binding statistics with trembling human hands.
Testimony replaces defense, his duty now simply remembering correctly.
The land succumbs slowly, sculpted again by industry's patient intention. Daylight witnesses triumph without opinion, impartial to either prayer.
Motion remains survival, dignity reduced to persistent forward gesture.
Defeat smells ordinary, identical to exhaustion after endless labor. Victory arranges itself efficiently, inventorying triumph by serial number.
Absence occupies rooms, furniture hosting memories, persistent guests.
Peace rehearses logistics, learning celebration through repetition of work. Abundance becomes theology, industry its unquestioned god of plenty. Ranks dissolve quietly, formality evaporating before empathy's dawn.
Humanity hums fragile, harmony stitched through pain, steady tempo.
After thunder, silence practices how to speak again, gently. Tools retire finally, no longer instruments but relics awaiting meaning.
Life returns softly, disguised as routine, rediscovered through astonishment. Witness becomes pilgrim, devotion redirected toward comprehension.
Bureaucracy writes peace, editing geography like unpunctuated confession.
Nature edits manuscripts of war,
replacing verbs with color and breath.
Innocence restores narrative balance, unwriting terror through imagination.
Completion feels temporary, progress rowing toward next uncertainty.
Architecture remembers, stone rehearsing trauma until meaning returns.
History breathes again, inhaling empathy from curious modern lungs.
Observation continues eternal, humanity gazing at its mirrored courage. Pride coexists with sorrow, both aging gracefully within the same heart. Ordinary life redeems history, forgiveness disguised as daily conversation.
Expression redeems silence, emotion surviving translation across centuries.
Legacy glows patient, peace recited by waves without rehearsal.
Time folds softly, tucking memory into endless, forgiving darkness. The tide returns unarmed, memory dissolving beneath industrial reflections. Momentum rests, surrendering eternity to slow-growing forgiveness.
Nature rehearses hope again, scripting renewal on wounded soil.
Reflection anchors him, gratitude balancing regret like steady tide.
Curiosity redeems pain, transforming horror into structured understanding.
Words survive explosions, carrying tenderness through factual precision.
Discussion becomes memorial, each question polishing the past anew.
Memory refuses finality, demanding witness with every projection.
Silence sings gratitude, harmonizing loss with survival's steady melody. Industry returns to purpose, exchanging destruction for distribution's rhythm.
Time braids stories kindly, weaving continuity from curiosity's touch.
Progress hums gently, unaware of ghosts applauding its persistence. Documentation sleeps proud, awaiting rediscovery by restless conscience.
Art revises witness, shaping memory into enduring emotional symmetry.
Community returns effortless, stitching normalcy through collective rhythm.
Ceremony floats forgiveness, luminous offerings to endless ocean.
Life resumes music, unafraid of silence between verses.
History performs gently, retold by light for attentive hearts.
Faith becomes gratitude, not command. Quiet acknowledgement of endurance.
Innocence repairs landscape, pavement echoing freedom's simple promise.
Hope becomes headline, printed daily to remind collective amnesia.
Solitude turns peaceful, memory warming rather than haunting.
Joy parades continuity, choreography inherited through resilience.
The past waits patient, guarding humility beneath preservation's duty.
Journey mirrors thought, reflection traveling beside motion's certainty.
Time forgives geometry, blending end and origin seamlessly. It renews the lineage, son. It renews us all.
Memory modernizes. Immortality dressed in luminous pixels.
Motion folds identity, connecting past to destination unseen. Knowledge glows tangible, peace residing in quiet pursuit.
Progress whispers gentler, energy born without consequence of fire.
Echo transcends death, devotion persisting through recorded remembrance.
Continuation unspoken, understanding carried lightly into evening.
Civilization exhales balance, thriving between memory and momentum.
Innocence returns louder, drowning echoes of earlier storms.
Reflection follows outward, history walking home in every visitor.
Acceptance replaces wonder, both honorable stages of understanding.
Art translates peace, melody woven from collective forgiveness. Rest defines remembrance, gratitude wrapping itself in silence. Infinity listens patient, recording whispers for unborn dreamers.
Guidance eternal, persistence the purest form of remembrance.
Peace finds purpose, existing quietly inside ordinary conversation. Life restarts endlessly, miracle hidden in repetition's grace. Dawn repeats gently, forgiveness reborn with each returning wave. Memory eternal, each name an echo, teaching tomorrow compassion. Peace endures quietly, humanity remembering softly, yet forever completely.